welcome back. We are doing yet again another bracket review, and we're getting really close. This is the Marvel Keyword Draft tournament we've been working on. We are now in the semis.
Yep.
Just got done with the quarters. A lot of good matchups, and gonna make some predictions.
Yeah, so I mean, thus far, well, up until the very last match in the quarters, there had been no upsets. So on the left side, my 1 seed is facing off against his 2 seed. The Kree, for me, facing off against the Defenders for Squints.
Yeah, it should be good. Kree's got some powerful things it could pull off with 2 particular pieces, and then Defenders has a lot of protected outwit with the Cosmic, and
I don't think I have any outwit going on with the Kree though.
True. So that's not gonna matter.
But freaking
Silver Surfer, yeah.
Silver Surfer versus Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel did nothing if you watched their quarterfinal match. So, I mean, Ronan is going to be the best hope at smashing that guy down. So Ronan the Accuser is going to be chasing around Silver Surfer.
With his ability to do the retaliate is possible.
Yeah. So, I mean, tough match. Kree's obviously my only hope left. So I think only one other time we've ever had someone beat out of a tournament. Is that right?
Yes.
And you beat me completely out?
Yeah, but we are at the semis.
Well, I know.
You are
But,
correct.
I mean, if Kree loses Defender, it's an all-you final.
That's true. Yeah. You're right. It has only happened one other time.
Like we've mentioned before, this is only the second one for us to put up on our channel, but we've played a few of these before we started videoing them and recording them and putting them out for everybody else. So,
yeah, they're fun. They're frustrating at times, but
I've never beat
fun.
Squints out of a tournament, and it's potentially going to happen. It's 1-3 right now.
That's right. It is. It is.
Thankfully, 2 of his are going to have to face each other. But Kree Defenders, like I said, I think Ronan has proven to be ridiculously improved
strong
by the new rules.
He is really strong.
And I think he's my best hope at pulling that one out and possibly taking out that Defenders team.
I mean, because we have seen that Silver Surfer, if you get him off that hypersonic click,
right?
He's kind of,
but he's
almost
top
human.
dial, right? Like
no, he's not.
Oh,
he's
okay.
His second.
Okay.
His middle dial, basically.
Gotcha.
And so he becomes closer to manageable whenever he's off his top click, for his starting clicks.
Yeah.
So if Ronan can do that,
because Ronan could hit pretty hard.
Oh yeah. Now, luckily for me, I do have the Immortal Hulk on the Defenders, and so he's another annoying piece to have to mess with.
If I decide to mess with him.
That's true, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I handled him pretty well last time, but then just bad things started happening when my shield was playing against him. So, well, actually, no. I made an attempt at it and missed all but the attack to make him strong.
Yes.
So, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it'll be fun, Just make sure you check it out. Obviously, we got the semis, so we're gonna have 2 matchups there, and then the finals.
Yeah, and that's just the left side. So on our right side of our bracket, we have the my Avengers team that I built with some interesting stuff versus my number 1 seed, Masters of Evil.
Yeah. So my 1 seed versus his 3 seed.
3 seed.
No, that's your 2 seed. My 1 seed versus his 2 seed.
Okay.
And then his 1 seed versus his 3 seed.
Got it. Yeah. And I mean, honestly, the Masters of Evil were lucky to move on because they had a tough matchup against
tiebreaker
Carnage. Yeah.
Ended up having to go to tiebreaker, and we agreed upon criteria. So Masters of Evil moved on versus Maximum Carnage. I still don't know how well Maximum Carnage would have done against this Avengers team either. That Avengers team is obnoxious.
So my Masters of Evil and my Avengers have a decent amount of range on it. And so, like, the range characters, I think the one bonus for the Masters of Evil is that they have I wanted to say Colossus, but it's not. Atlas. Atlas is a close combat,
Yeah,
slugger.
I mean, free movement for everyone and plus one attack is tough.
Oh, yeah.
So Avengers have the perk of being hard to hit. They have pretty high defenses or some stealth
with stinking probs
and like potentially 2 probs from about anywhere.
Yeah.
So that evens it out.
I'm definitely playing Masters of Evil because it's my 1 seed. So
it's gonna be a slugfest, but I get to man the Avengers here and see what happens. Maybe I can maybe I can cause Avengers to pull the second upset of the tournament.
I mean, it is a strong team, like you said.
I think, but that might not even be the second upset if your Defenders end up beating the Kree.
True.
I don't know if any longer in the semis that can be considered upsets since they were all seeded at least, 3 seeds and whatnot. So, I mean, it's panning out to be a pretty good tournament. Like I said, down to the wire for me. Kree really has to pull it out, or Squints is winning this one. Just don't know which team yet.
Yeah.
But predictions, I'm going to say, optimistically, Kree versus Masters of Evil in the finals. 1v1. 1 seed versus 1 seed.
That's a good.
I don't know that that's my most honest opinion, but that's my most optimistic opinion.
Man, after playing this here, I don't know. Actually, that's gonna be tough. Sometimes the roles could change the Avengers team pretty fast.
There's about 3 things bouncing around in my head. One is double upsets going into the finals. So Defenders versus Avengers, which might be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Then, like I said, I'd be totally fine with Kree versus Masters of Evil. But my other thought would be Avengers upsetting and Kree making Avengers versus Kree.
I can see it. Avengers, like I said, they could hit pretty hard and they could stop the Masters from hitting, which is going to be. That's not very easy with an Ultron with a 15 attack, but a lot of props from the Avengers can make it possible. So hopefully they're good competitive semi-final matches.
I might sound stupid because I mentioned every possible outcome now, but I just, after I thought about it, Defenders, I still am scared of them. So I think
Silver Surfer is ridiculous.
I think Defenders versus Avengers is highly probable.
Oh yeah.
But it could very easily be Defenders versus Masters of Evil. So it's hard to say at this point.
Oh yeah. But it's been a good tournament, so hopefully it ends up being a good tournament.
Yeah.
And we have some close matches again.
Hopefully you've been enjoying it. Again, we've got bracket reviews at the beginning of every round, I believe. I don't remember if we missed any.
I don't think we did.
But so we got bracket reviews. If you're interested in these, this is one of the reasons we started doing this. We enjoy the brackets. It's fun to follow along and see who wins. Come up with some different teams for the tournament. So we got all those videos out there for you. Make sure you go back and check those out, like and subscribe.
Absolutely. Check out our other content.
And stay posted for the semifinals and the finals of the Marvel Keyword Draft Tournament. See ya.